movement.
Brent, yes. Hey, get on the right or get left.
Gang. He frontin' like he flexin', then put it in the comment section. She on her best friend, then put it in the comment section. Gang ain't really rapping, then put it in the comment section. That be finessing, then put it in the comment section. God bless America, land of the free. Right flag, blue flag, I'm out in the streets. Oh, yeah, I'm out in the streets. Oh, yeah. He frontin' like he flexin', then put it in the comment section. She on her best friend, then put it in the comment section. Gang ain't really rapping, then put it in the comment section. That be finessing, then put it in the comment section.
God bless America, land of the free. Red flag, blue flag, I'm out in the street. God bless America, land of the free. Red flag, blue flag, I'm out in the street. God bless America, land of the free. Red flag, blue flag, I'm out in the streets.
Black shit, that black stuff, excuse my language, man. I see him doing this black stuff on the internet like today. Something came through my phone, you know, they got the little podcast, him, Jim Jones and Fab, and they was having a conversation, and the topic came up about him Maino having a fight at a funeral, which I think was just mad disrespectful.
That was on the platform with him and Jim Jones, the last one. I seen that.
Right.
But I want to ask you something. Before we go there, what is your relationship with Maino? You know, before, I guess, this incident that you're trying to get at. What happened was y'all friends, like, at the beginning? What's your relationship with him?
Me and Maino was definitely friends. We was brothers. We was comrades. We was, more than just music. We made music together, but, we was friends outside of music.
And where you from?
I'm from Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy, and A-Rock, Gates and Nostrum.
So you from, I can't say this. You from Maino block?
No. I'm from Gates and
Right, that's the
Nostrum.
block.
Maino is from Clifton and Nostrum.
Wait, I thought Maino was from Gates and Nostrum.
Nah, that's what a lot of people thought. Maino represented Gates and Nostrum, but Maino is not from Gates. We adopted Maino. Maino attached itself to my block because my block was the lit block, always has been. In that area, in that neighborhood, Gates and Nostrum is like the block to be from.
Wow, that's surprising. I thought he always repped. He took Big U before the feds grabbed Big U. He was on Gates.
Yeah, why ain't take him to Clifton? He from Clifton.
Wow, all this time.
Gates claims him too. Like a lot of my guys from over at Gates, they claim Maino is a Gates guy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but see, let me tell you something. You'll notice something, right? Those are a lot of the new dudes, right? A lot of the old G's and older dudes that really, they don't see them around Maino. Don't see them do shit. Maybe some new dudes that don't really know. So they attach themselves with him right now because they believe that he could afford them an opportunity in music or whatever. But history shows that he doesn't help anybody. He can't even help himself, really. So niggas that's trying to attach themselves to him thinking that, I respect it. And I'm not hating on nobody. I don't tell nobody. I never tell nobody not to deal with him or not to mess with him. Any of my dudes on the block, they'll tell you, I tell them, go ahead and deal with him. Play at your own risk.
Okay, so you was around him before he went to prison.
Yeah, we was a group. We had a group called the Bang Bang Anywhere Gang.
Oh, okay. So do you know about like his friends like Mouse? Cause you was Hustle Hard, right?
Yeah, of course. I know Mouse, I know all of these guys before music, before any of us was rappers, before any of this music, before Hustle Hard even exists. Like we was friends. Mouse and them is kind of like raised me. Mouse was my big bro. I looked up to Mouse.
Okay.
Never main Mouse. Mouse was more official, more sturdy outside in the streets. Maine was never in the streets. Maine went to jail at 16. He came home and became a rapper. Maine never did nothing in the streets.
Wow.
But how he ended up in jail if he wasn't doing nothing in the street?
Because he got involved in a situation. He got caught up. As soon as he jumped off the porch, he went to jail.
Wow.
As soon as he jumped off the stoop, he went to jail. He did a lot of time. He came home and became a rapper. That's cool. That's the life most of us look for. That's the life most of us want.
Yeah. You got to give it to him. He's successful.
Yeah, of course. I tip my hat. I ain't hating on that man.
But
not at all.
But what caused, for you to feel a way about him? Like, what
the reason why I feel this way is because I was one of them dudes that was around him day one when we was really getting it out the mud, when we was running down on shit, going to the clubs and really doing the things that, these other dudes is portraying that they doing. We was really outside doing that.
So you talking about after he finished his bid, you was around him as well?
Yeah, of course. When we first started with this music, I was there. Yeah, I was around.
Wow. So he just abandoned you, said.
Oh, nah, he ain't abandoned me. I told that nigga eat a Frank. That's what happened. He ain't never abandoned me.
Oh, so y'all had an argument.
I cut ties with him. He never abandoned me. He always tried to hold on to ties with me. He abandoned everybody else that was in the group. Lopez, Ace, everybody else. And if you look at the history from when we first started with Bang Bang Anywhere Gang to the first mixtapes with Maino, up into the Mafia, to KOB and all that other stuff, I was always around. I was always there. Them other dudes from they wasn't there. It wasn't until I cut ties with him. I'm the one who severed that relationship.
So what was your last conversation was about? What? It was just separated. You stay away from me. I stay away from you. What it was? How that was?
The last conversation me and Maino really, really had was in before I went to jail in 2020. We had a short conversation, right? But our relationship was already sour. The relationship really went sour, I say around 2016-ish. That's when me and his relationship really fell off. I went to jail in 2016 and he went on this rampage, started doing mad sneak dissing, making mad records and all that. So when I came home in 2020, I was only home for a short period of time, for a couple of months. And I was trying to keep things off of the internet and all that, and me and him was going back and forth. We had our personal issues and everything. It was all in-house. Nobody really knew.
Okay.
So then when I went right back to jail, like I said, I went right back to jail in 2020. None of these things never got to be addressed between me and him personally or publicly, really.
So
I made an Instagram post and went to jail the next day.
So since you've been home, have he ever got in contact with you, looked out, the regular things that homies do, come home from jail?
I actually reached out to Mouse, right?
Yeah.
When I first came home. I reached out to him. I already knew me and Maine relationship was already downhill. It was already whatever. I knew I wasn't going to reach, but I did reach out to Mouse, you know what I mean? And Mouse, told me how he felt, and I understood that's his brother. He gonna ride with his brother. He gonna side with his brother. So I didn't expect him to take my side in the situation, you know what I mean? But Mouse was kind of neutral because he fucked with me, but at the end of the day, that's his brother.
I respect that.
Right, so he gonna jack what his brother say. So what really let everything made everything blow over between me and them was when I came home and the situation was on the internet. Something came up with Hassan Campbell, right? I noticed when I came home, Maino was always beefing with Hassan Campbell, and then the situation came up with the topic about Mouse having a fight with Rod Diggz in the club.
Is that true? I think I heard something like that.
That is true. That is the situation that was the deal breaker for everything. When I commented on that on the internet and I said facts, all I said was facts.
So what happened with Mouse and Rod Diggz? How that got?
Rod Diggz whooped the brakes off Mouse.
What? Rod Diggz?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Whoop Mouse out in the club. Whooped him out.
For what reason? What, he was...
Ain't no way on God's green earth Mouse could beat Rod Diggz. I've been in jail with Rod Diggz. I've been on the street with Rod Diggz. I known Rod Diggz since we was kids in the 4 building. That's my man. That's my childhood friend. I grew up with him.
Was Maino there when this incident happened?
Excuse me?
Was Maino there when the incident happened?
Let me tell you the story, right? Let me tell you the story from my POV, and because I'm only going to deal with facts. I'm not going to lie on nobody. I wasn't there personally for this incident. I was in jail. I was in Kasaki, right?
All right.
This was around 2009-ish, right? I was in Kasaki Correctional Facility. Now, my relationship with Maino and them, they knew my relationship with Rod Diggz. So, when I got on the phone one night in the yard and I heard about the incident between them, immediately Maino and them tell Live to call, whatever. I called them, reached out to Maino and them, they telling me, yo, your man wildin', your man bugging, he did XYZ. So like, yo, you better holler at your man. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna holler at my son, I holler at Rod Diggz, you know, I get his side of the story or whatever. You know, I'm like, yo, listen, you know, I fuck with them, those my boys or whatever. Everything gets smoothed out. He like, all right, bet. I comes home, right?
All right.
From jail. Everything, that situation never goes nowhere while I'm in jail. I comes home. I fuck with Rod Diggz. I fuck with Maino. Rod Diggz is in jail. But now I'm doing music. So Rod Diggz, in order for them to like, Rod Diggz looking like, all right, I'm going to help you. You just coming home. You trying to do the music thing. And I understand I'm only falling back off the whole Maino situation and all that is off the strength of you. You know, and I'm going to patch you in with my man to do music with my man, which is Uncle Murder.
Okay. Salute to Uncle Murder.
I didn't know Uncle Murder personally. I didn't know Uncle Murder. I met Uncle Murder during this whole mix-up and this whole ordeal through Rod Diggz. He sent me the link up with Uncle Murder, you know, and Uncle Murder agreed to do a song with me and all that. All of this came in the midst of me resolving the issue between him and Mouse. So I got the chance to link up with Uncle Murder and make a song with him and return, you know, for everything being hashed out. For me, you know, playing my hand and showing, you know, him showing love to me. Rod Diggz did that. Rod Diggz made that happen.
Okay. That's real,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, he did that. Got me on the track with Uncle Murder, even though I smoke Uncle Murder. Yeah, you know.
Murder ain't gonna like that one.
Murder ain't gonna like that.
You gonna like that.
I ain't gonna front y'all. I've been trying to hold back on a lot of controversial stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna really start exposing a lot of stuff on a lot of these guys, man. Yo, I really want to know, like, cause I jacked Uncle Murder behind all this, but I don't know why he unfollowed me on the gram.
You gotta think about it. You coming at Maino.
All of them that unfollowed me, Maino, all of them. But then since I came home and I started going in, Maino followed me back, but he still got me restricted, so I can't tag him in nothing. If you notice, he had me blocked. Then he unblocked me once I kept exposing him. So now he just got me restricted where I can't tag him. Uncle Murder, he just unfollowed me. Like a lot of them dudes just unfollowed me.
You probably going crazy on Instagram, but you seen. Let's get to this. Maino and Jomo on the podcast. I ain't gonna lie. I give Jomo one thing. This podcast is very interested. I'm very interested in this podcast. I'm loving some of the artists. It's giving us great content.
Yeah.
Now, Maino was up.
Jomo good with the content.
Yes. I ain't gonna lie. Give Jomo, he good with the content. He feeding the kids.
He's good with the content.
Jomo feeding my kids. He's feeding me. I respect it. Now,
good. I give it to him. I give it to Jomo the homo.
Now, on the platform, he stated that I think a fight happened in the club. I mean, at a funeral.
Yeah.
Did somebody get beat up? Was you there? Did he fabricate about what happened? I didn't really watch. It's like a little clip. I didn't watch the show. I gotta watch the show.
Yeah, it's a clip. I I didn't watch it on YouTube. I saw the clip on Instagram.
Me too.
That came on Maino page. Maino is the one that posted it. That's where I saw that.
All right, so Maino talking about a funeral. So if he did that clip, that means he's gonna have a story behind it that's coming out.
Right.
So speak about the story that he about to, because you know he probably throw his own little twist in it. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah, I already see where it's going, and I already don't like it. It's distasteful because at the end of the day, this was somebody that you claimed to once have cared about, loved, or you know, was affiliated with, and for you to do something like that so disrespectful and so distasteful and so disclassless, like that was classless. For you to carry on and act up like this at a funeral, bro.
What happened at the funeral though?
What happened was, like I said, we was a group, right? Bang Bang Anywhere gang, which consisted of Maino, Lopez, Young Ace, Mouse, Hustle Hard Snow, Young Snow, and myself. Now, we was going through a lot of riff-raff. It was mad little riff-raff, you know, back and forth, but everybody was beefing with Maine at the time. Like, everybody had little tensions with Maine for whatever reason. Except for me, at that time, I was really wholeheartedly down with Maine at that time.
But why they was beefing with Maine? Why everybody was beefing
Maine
with?
was acting funny. He was cutting dudes off one by one. He was doing weird stuff trying to replace dudes. This is where you see the Push Montanas came in and Twig Martins, and he started replacing.
But I want to ask you something seriously. Was y'all beneficial or was y'all street? You know, when you make a transition, just think about this for 1 minute. Maino, he came from prison to the industry. So he looking at things different. Same way like me. I can't hang around the same people I used to hang around with.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to keep it a buck with you.
Go ahead.
The rest of the dudes, the rest of the crew, outside of me and Young Snow, right now is probably the most two solid ones. The rest of them is washed up.
No, but listen. What was the... You got to have a reason. Was y'all on his time?
I'm going to tell you why. Why he don't fuck with me is because he can't control me. You understand what I'm saying? The money don't control me. You definitely don't got power. See, over these dudes, he look at himself.
I want to explain something to you. You know, this is just general speaking. A lot of people say that, you know what I'm saying, because a person couldn't control me. I'm going to be honest. If I can't control a nigga in my situation, I don't want you around me. Because if the situation is already going smooth, we don't need nobody around to mess this trip up. If you understand, that's the same thing 50 did with the other guy. What's his name? We kicked the guy off the bus. Mm-hmm. Now the guy been talking about him for over 50 years. Smurf. Mm-hmm. Bangum Smurf.
Oh yeah, Smurf.
You know what I'm saying? But you can't blame 50 because he kicked the nigga off and 50 became successful. Not saying that Maino...
Now in tune with 050, the movement.
Brent, yes. Hey, get on the right and get left. Gang. He frontin' like he flexin', then put it in the comment section. She on her best friend, then put it in the comment section. Gang ain't really rapping, then put it in the comment section. That be finessing, then put it in the comment section. God bless America, land of the free. Red flag, blue flag, I'm out in the streets. Oh, yeah, I'm out in the streets. Oh, yeah. He frontin' like he flexin', then put it in the comment section. She on her best friend, then put it in the comment section. Gang ain't really rapping, then put it in the comment section. That be finesse.